Like, do you guys believe in some sort of like religion or cult, by any chance?
No, we're not the globe believers. That would be you. That's in the
He's
cult.
trying
Religion.
so hard for it to
You're
be not
you're
about
a
geometry.
No,
you're a
are you guys like
you're
are
a
you guys like
heliocentrist. Void, you're a heliocentrist, aren't you?
No, I'm not a heliocentrist.
You're not a heliocentrist, so you don't believe the Earth goes around the sun.
No, that was like before Galileo and shit.
Wow, so you don't even know what you're talking about, because that's the mainstream belief. So you're a geocentric glober? You think the sun goes around the Earth?
No, the Earth goes around the sun.
Hey, so you're a heliocentrist.
Yeah, I'm heliocentrist. Sorry to correct myself.
Beep, boop, boop. Blue screen.
And the sun goes around the Milky Way.
Silly globers.
Correct.
Void, do you think the ground is spinning right now?
Yes.
Relative to us, no.
Relative to you, no. So the ground is stationary.
No, it's spinning.
No. Oh, it is spinning. How fast do you think it's spinning?
Relative to us, no. Relative to the Earth,
us, no. But it is spinning, right? It is or it isn't spinning?
Yes.
Just be straightforward.
I wouldn't say the ground is spinning. The Earth is spinning overall.
Oh, so the ground is not part of the Earth.
Hey,
No.
Cyclone, the Earth is spinning and you're spinning too with it.
Yes.
Am
I?
With it.
Am I?
No, the ground.
See,
But the ground is not spinning
this
to
is
to
the
you
religion,
relatively.
guys. You guys are in the religion. That's your religion, the spinning ground religion. How fast does your religion tell you that the ground is spinning?
So how would you explain a night and
No.
days?
It's not. How do I explain? I don't believe the ground is spinning. How fast do you think the ground is spinning?
It completes one rotation in one day.
So what speed is that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
300,000
You
something, I
believe
don't
it.
know, something like that.
What?
Yeah, you have to do mathematical calculation for that.
It's hundreds of thousands, if I'm not wrong, per hour.
Hundreds of thousands, and yet when you go outside, you detect no motion of the ground whatsoever.
Yeah, relative
Yeah,
to us,
because
no, yes.
Right.
relative to us, there's
So
no motion
it's
because
just a belief. So it's just a belief you have.
no, man, you need to understand that we are spinning too.
I understand. You guys
along with
believe. You
the
guys have a belief contrary to your experienced reality that the ground is moving at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. Why do you believe that?
because I can see the sky changing. I can see the day and nights.
Right. What's that got to do with the ground you believe is spinning?
Earth spins.
No. You can go outside. There's no spin of the ground.
Hey, Cyclone. So
So why is darkness? Why is there sun? Why is there light?
So why do you have that belief?
No, it's not a belief. It's a fact.
It is a belief because you don't experience the ground moving, do you?
As I told you, relative to us, you know about relativity, right?
Yeah, it means that's your excuse for you not experiencing the ground spinning, but you believe it is. That's the word you use instead of religion. You say relative. When what you mean is religion. The spinning ground religion.
Bro, have you seen a fucking elephant?
Have I seen an elephant? Wow. So how does an elephant tell you the ground's moving at hundreds of
No,
thousands
but you
miles
do
an hour,
believe that
Void?
elephants exist, right?
That's
Exactly,
okay.
that's the
Void,
point he's
walk us-
trying to make.
So you believe the ground is spinning at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour because of elephants,
Yes.
is that right?
Bro, are you like what the fuck?
Well, then
bro?
why are you
Like,
talking about elephants?
you're deviating
That
from
was
the
an-
point. It's
I'm
a metaphor.
deviating. Come on, guys. I'm
That
asking
was
you
an
to figure out.
analogy.
Try and figure out what possible reason you have to believe the ground is spinning at thousands of miles an hour.
I
Yeah,
told you
because I
that.
believe elephants exist. For your simple
Because of
brain.
Okay, so
Yeah,
elephants,
exactly.
therefore
For
ground is
fucking
spinning.
elephants.
Well, that's
Yeah,
retarded.
fucking
That's about
Yeah,
what I
that's
expect
fucking
from you glow
retarded for you.
believers. That's
You
about
believe
what I
elephants
expect from you
exist
glow
even though you
believers.
haven't seen any elephants.
Yeah, that's what I expect from you glow believers. Elephants, therefore the ground is spinning.
Right. That's fantastic, bro. What a tour.
That's pretty good, right, guys? That's good stuff. That's the best globe proof we've heard all day. Elephants.
That was an analogy, man.
No, that was his reason for believing the ground is spinning, he said. Elephants. It doesn't really make any sense. Your religion sounds weird.
But still, how do you explain days and nights?
What do you mean? What do I need to explain about days and nights?
So if Earth is not revolving, how the sky is changing according to you?
Well, you just said it. The sky's changing.
The sky is changing, but
That's what you just
what's the mechanism? Why is it happening?
What do you mean?
No, I need a reason to know that.
No, you don't. You don't have a reason to believe the ground is spinning, but you believe that. Why are you pretending you need a reason all of a sudden? Your entire globe belief is based on no reason whatsoever. You were just told it. I'll just tell you the sky's moving. What's the difference?
The sky is not moving, man. The sky is
That's what you said.
stationary.
You said the
Ground
sky's
is moving.
You
I
said
said
We
Earth is
observe
moving. I said ground is moving.
yeah, but you
You
didn't have
observed
any
it.
evidence for that. You just said that you observed the sky moving.
No, I said the sky is changing.
Yeah, as in it's moving. The things in the
Nah.
sky appear to move.
No, as the Earth moves, the skies change.
Well, the Earth, what evidence do you have that the Earth's moving? As far as you can tell, the Earth is not moving, unless you're in an earthquake or something. What happened to that Void guy? Oh, he's spazzing out. Oh, someone muted him? No, he's spazzing out.
Well,
Alright,
he'll just get banned in a moment if he keeps it up.
Void, explain the elephant thing again. How do the elephants tell you the ground is spinning?
Do you believe dolphins exist?
Why are you asking me about what do I
No, no,
believe?
because we'll come to conclusion after
You're trying
that.
to prove that the ground is spinning at thousands of miles an hour, remember? You said elephants.
Because in order to come to a conclusion, I have to ask you this question.
No.
So,
Your
do
belief
you
in the
believe
ground
dolphins
spinning,
exist?
my belief has nothing to do with your deciding that the ground is spinning, unless your evidence for the ground spinning is my beliefs, which wouldn't make any sense, even less sense than your elephant comment. It's on you, Void. This is about what you believe. You said the ground is spinning at thousands of miles an hour, you believe. And then we asked you why. And then you spoke about elephants. And now you're trying to ask what I believe. Are you confused about your own belief?
Bro, you're trolling at this point.
No, I'm inquiring about your claim. You claimed the ground's spinning at thousands of miles an hour. I asked why you believed that. You started talking about elephants. Everyone heard you.
Because of belief. Because of belief.
Is that not what I said?
Yeah, because of belief. That's the answer.
Okay, so you just believe it.
I've never seen a dolphin, but I believe dolphins exist.
So it's just a belief you have that the ground is spinning at thousands of miles an hour.
Partly, yes.
Why do you believe that?
Because I have some sort of trust in multiple global institutions.
Multiple
And,
global institutions. Which
correct.
one? Which one told you the ground is spinning at thousands of miles an hour?
For example, the U.S. Even if, let's say, your government is lying to us,
So
North
faith in the
Koreans,
US
they would have
government.
an incentive
So
to.
what evidence did the US government give you that you have placed your faith in like a religion? Did they tell you to say the elephant thing?
If a flat earther asks you why you think the Earth is spinning, just tell them about elephants.
That sounds like an
Oh,
elephant.
classic.
I would say
So what
half
evidence
of you
did they give
guys.
you?
Look, half of you guys
Half of you
just
guys.
want just want some sort
Why are
of
you
comic
talking
book
about us?
effect.
Yeah,
Half
you
of you
guys,
guys just want some sort of
exactly, Psyclone.
comic
Listen,
book
This is what he
effect,
does.
and
You're-
half of you
he
are
wants-
just a bunch of fucking
Listen,
retards.
your elephant-based spinning ground belief has nothing to do with us. You just said it was to do with the U.S. government. So how does the U.S. government convince you that the ground is spinning because of elephants?
See?
What was the evidence they gave you?
No. The way you frame it is just completely trolling, man. But I get it. Okay,
Well,
it's
no.
just like a
But,
troll.
well,
Show you an elephant.
to be fair,
Maybe
it
they
was
showed him an elephant.
It was very retarded what you said. So yes, I am trolling you a bit because it was very stupid. But now
Exactly.
you'll realize that was stupid, and you won't say something stupid like that again, hopefully. So now I'm asking you seriously because you said, well, my belief in the ground spinning at thousands of miles an hour comes from the U.S. government. So I said, well, what evidence did the U.S. government give you that made you believe it?
Look, my
That's not
government
trolling.
gave me that. Look, my government gave me that, and
Give you what? Your government gave you what?
they taught us in school, so I
They
have
taught you in
some
school.
sort of.
Okay, but what I asked what evidence they gave you, not
No,
what they told
Based
you.
on what? So, did they say, we know the Earth is spinning because... Now, fill in the blank.
Because we could observe it, we could quantify it.
No.
We
You
can have
can't
like
observe
multiple
it. You
scientific
can't
evidence.
observe it. No, you don't observe it. That's the whole point. That's why we're challenging your belief.
Look,
That's why you
go,
said. That's why you said it's a belief you have because you don't observe or experience it. And now we're trying to find out where this belief of yours comes from. And you said you were taught it in school. Fine. So were we. What evidence did they give you though? Or did they just say, this is the case, believe it, write it down on the tests?
all right. So let's put that let's put that aside. Like, if you ever have traveled through like an aeroplane, they don't go straight to the destination.
Yeah.
They go in a curvature.
Yeah, they
right?
treat the Earth as motionless. They don't believe they don't treat the Earth as spinning. So that won't help you in this regard.
So are the airline companies lying to us?
Oh dear.
No. When they say that they treat the Earth as
telling,
flat and stationary? No, they're not lying.
they're not telling you, hey Void, enjoy the flight. We're going to navigate this spinning ball ground beneath us. No, they don't tell you that.
Why do they go in a curvature? Why don't they go straight if
They
Earth
don't account for any curvature as they're flying. They treat the ground as flat and motionless when they fly.
True,
That's how they're
true,
taught to
but they
fly.
still they
True,
don't
right?
go.
Okay, so it's not going to do much good to speak about flying planes because, as far as that goes, they're just flying over a flat, motionless Earth. That would be what we are talking about. You're talking about this spinning ball ground religion. That's what you're
Why
talking
would a
about.
flight from London to New York go above Greenland, go through Greenland?
Why would you
not
have a belief?
not directly?
Why would you have a belief in a spinning ball ground with no evidence?
No. Why are you deviating from the question? Why do they go
No.
over
You
Greenland?
deviated from the
Why
question.
do they go over
remember?
Greenland?
Because we were
Why do they
asking
go over
you
Greenland?
what evidence you were given for your claim that the ground is spinning hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. That was the question which you have tried to deviate from. Remember?
So you don't have any answer for that.
Well, I've demonstrated the point. You have no reason to believe in this ground spinning at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. Do you agree?
Even if I agree to your point, these airline companies, why do they go over Greenland and not through the Atlantic Strait? Why?
Why don't you go and ask them?
Why don't you fucking sue them then? They are
You want me to
defrauding you
sue?
then.
You want me to sue the airlines? Why would I sue the
Yeah,
airlines? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to
you'll be a
them?
multimillionaire if you win the
What should
lawsuit
I sue them for?
for for, uh,
For
for
treating the
charging
earth as
extra
flat
fuel.
and motionless?
Yeah, sue them.
No,
You'll be a
that's
multimillionaire. You'll
treating
be a
the earth
billionaire,
as it
bro.
is. I can't
No, no,
sue them
sue.
for treating
How
the
about
earth
this,
as it
guys?
really is.
All
They
of you guys
they
just go
fly
and
over a
sue these
flat
airline
motionless earth.
companies because they're charging
I
you
think
for
you
extra
should sue
miles.
your school. I think you should sue your school because they convinced you that the ground's spinning at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour, and you've just realized they gave you no evidence at all.
You're still deviating. Like, why
No,
don't
no,
you sue the
no.
airline company, bro?
That's the original point. That's what we were discussing. You're the one who's deviated, and I know why. Because you don't have any evidence. You don't know why you believe in a spinning ball Earth. Well, you do. It was because you were told it.
And because planes go over Greenland.
Jeez. It's silly, this whole globe belief thing, isn't it?
Elephants in Greenland. I get it now.
Yeah. See, I mean,
Excuse
it just
me,
takes like 10 minutes of thinking about it, and you can tell how silly the whole thing is.
what about lunar eclipse? What's the
What about it?
shadow of the? What's the from which object? From which object
The
is
darkening? What's the darkening
is
on
the
the moon
shadow
during
on
the
the moon?
lunar eclipse?
Ah,
Oh, you mean the darkening? Yeah,
Yeah.
what shadow? What shadow?
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, the
You've been
shadow, the
told.
darkening, the whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, yeah. But what if it's not a shadow?
Can somebody explain that here?
Nah. Don't really need to
I
explain
don't
it.
think you could. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
you
thought
could.
so. I thought so.
By the way,
Well, how would you
all
explain
of
it?
you, all of
How
you
would you
guys
explain
believe
it,
in
Luke?
religion,
Hold
right?
on,
All of
Void.
you.
Hold on, Void. Void, there's another Glober who's about to fall on his sword. You should just chill. Now you're off the hook. So, Luke, how do you explain it?
Well, the sun, the Earth is aligned
Hmm?
with the moon, right?
How'd you know that?
Well, how do you know it's not?
Well, that's not okay. So you don't know that. You don't know
There's
that's
a
what it is. Then.
concession. That's a
That's a
concession.
concession immediately. So you don't know that. There you go.
Well, we know that.
Oh, how'd you know that, Luke?
There's many things that you guys cannot explain.
Okay, well, you can't explain it either, as you've just demonstrated.
This is just like an example
Hey, Luke.
of how the Earth is
Come on, give me your.
round.
Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. You give me your explanation of how it works. It's not your explanation. The story you were told as a child and never thought to question. Tell us that.
You guys only see like
It's not about you guys. It's not about me.
like an
It's not about me, Luke.
in
Come on,
front of
Luke.
you.
Come on, Luke.
You don't
Tell us.
see. You guys only see like an inch in front of you. You don't see the
An
big
inch
picture.
in front of us. No, we see for miles and miles and miles, Luke. That's how we know the Earth is flat, because we see
Yeah,
way
What he means
further.
to say,
you-
Cyclone, is that
Globe is.
you don't use your imagination like I do.
You come to conclusions based on what
I
you
come
see
to
with your own
conclusions.
eyes.
Oh, and you come to conclusions based on stories you were told as a child, Luke, that you've never thought to
No,
even think
no.
about. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do an example. So the lunar eclipse, go on, explain it. What is that?
Well, it's just an example of how the well, you can obviously see the shadow on the moon. Which
Well,
is
how do you
the
know it's
shadow of
how
the
do you know
Earth.
it's a shadow? Oh, it's the
How do
shadow
you
of
know
the
it's
Earth
not?
now. How do
How
you
do
know
you know
that?
it's not?
Okay, so how do you know it's not?
So you cannot explain moon. You
How
cannot
do you know
explain
it's not,
sun.
Luke?
You
Is
cannot
not
you
proof that
cannot
that's what it
explain
is. Hold
every
on, Luke.
planet
Luke,
and star in
Luke,
the
hold on a second. Luke, you don't need to
universe.
spiral already. Luke,
The
chill. Luke,
the only
chill.
thing that you
Luke,
guys cling
chill.
on
Luke,
is
could you
the
chill? Luke,
curvature.
you need to chill.
The only
Keep
thing
talking
is
about
curvature.
us. Keep talking about
Okay,
us,
Luke.
Luke.
Okay, Luke. So, Luke, you saying what else could it be is not proof of your claim, is it?
It's not.
Okay.
It's a shadow on the
Right.
moon.
So how do you know it's the shadow of the Earth cast onto the moon? How do you know that?
This is only one example.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
many
asking you how
examples,
you know that. I'm asking how
many
you know that.
evidence, many
How do you know that?
cases. Sorry?
You keep
How do
not
I know?
answering the question, Luke.
That's a loaded question. How do I know a
How do you know it's
Earth
the
is
shadow
aligned
of
with the
the
moon?
Earth? How do you know it's the shadow of the Earth being cast onto the moon?
It's a loaded
How do you know
question.
that?
It's like
No.
me
It's a
asking you
direct
how
question. It's a
what's
question about your claim.
what's mine.
You claimed
Sorry?
it. You said the eclipse is the shadow of the Earth on the moon. How do you know it's the shadow
Yeah.
of the Earth on the moon? How do you know that?
That's a loaded question.
Oh wow. So okay, so let's just be honest, Luke. You don't know that, right? That's just what you've been told. Yeah?
Well,
Is that fair to say?
you have your beliefs and I have my beliefs.
No. I didn't make a claim about it. I didn't make a claim, remember? I didn't say it's the
Yeah.
shadow of something on the moon. You did. But you don't know that, right? That's just what you've been told.
Well, you have been told the Earth is flat.
No. I've not been
What's your
told
point?
anything. I'm not making a claim about it.
Bro, you said
How
we
are you not
know.
claiming
We
the
know.
Earth is
So,
flat?
Luke, you either need to, at this point, admit that you don't know, right? And admit
But
it's
Luke,
just a belief, or tell us how you know.
See, it goes like this. You say the Earth is casting a shadow on the moon. We say, how do you know? Oh, that's a loaded question. Then you ask us, what's being casted on the moon? And we say, we don't know. You're like, oh, see, you don't know. And, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah,
So
that's only
what
one
do you believe?
example. It's only
We,
one
we,
example.
we don't believe.
How you can see
We don't have a
the
belief.
planet is
You have a
actually
belief.
round, not
You have a
flat.
belief.
yeah, that's all just beliefs you've got, Luke, based on stories you were told as a child that you've never challenged. Would you care to challenge them with us here today?
Well, I'm not a I don't want to insult you guys, but I'm not a fucking not
It's
rock.
okay, Luke. Luke, you couldn't insult us
But
even if you tried. You couldn't if you tried. So don't worry about that. We'll just talk about your beliefs in the globe, and soon you will realize that they're laughable, and you have no reason to believe them.
The Earth is round. It's shaped like a ball.
Derf Rond. Okay. So who's measured the Earth to be a ball in all human history? Who measured that?
People have
Well,
gone to
if you-
space, and the Earth is round. Like who?
Yeah, who
where
measured
did you
that?
guys learn that the Earth is flat?
It's okay, Jonas. We're speaking to Luke right now because he's an adult. Who's measured the Earth to be a ball then?
We've gone to space.
Oh, have you? We have gone to space. When did you go to
Human
space?
beings have gone to space.
Oh, human beings. Okay, so not you, right?
No, why would I?
So you can see, like, even without going to space or going to extreme heights, you can see objects or cities, skyscrapers disappearing beneath the horizon, right? If you look at it from a great distance.
What's the horizon?
What proof do you have that the Earth is flat? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
Go outside.
Go outside, yeah, that's true.
Oh my.
Yeah. Have you noticed when you go outside that you don't observe curvature or motion of the ground?
You cannot observe curvature while
You can.
you
Correct.
are a speck of dust in
A speck of dust.
comparison.
No, I'm a human
Yeah.
being, Luke. How could a
No,
speck of dust be talking
So
on
everything's there
Discord?
is flat. I will find
you
where
are
you live.
you're a speck of dust
Luke,
compared
you
to
might
You're
the
be a
right.
size of
You've
the
never
Earth.
seen curvature because
I'm
you're
a human
Earth
being,
is
Luke.
so big, so you've
You
never
might
seen
be a speck
curvature.
of dust.
Yeah, and I'm explaining why you cannot just go out and see how the
Okay,
Earth
so-
is
So you've
then-
never
curved,
seen it.
because
Yeah,
you
okay.
are a speck of dust
Okay,
compared
so
to the
Luke,
size
in
of the
your
Earth.
belief, right? So you've never experienced curvature of the Earth,
Like
and
a
you
speck of dust
believe,
in-
that's because you're a speck of dust.
You are a speck of dust on a
You can speak for yourself, Luke. You believe you're a
ball,
speck
like
of dust. Okay.
what is it called?
Well, you don't know you're on a ball, Luke, because you only experience flat.
Like
Remember?
a football, whatever. You're
No,
like
you
a speck
don't
of
know
dust
you're
on
on
a
a football.
football. That's the size of you
haven't
on
got
a
there
Earth.
yet.
So it's
You
not
haven't
that
got there
easy to
yet.
see curvature when you go outside.
Okay, Luke. Okay, we agree. You can't detect or observe curvature. So how do you know you're on a big ball?
Well, you can see, for example, the Lake Michigan. There's pictures of the Chicago, I think.
Oh yeah,
Across the lake.
that's right. That's interesting because
And,
Chicago is supposed to
and
be
yeah,
hidden by the curvature.
and it is, and it is.
No, it's visible. You just said you can see the skyline.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
Chicago's skyline over Lake Michigan.
Yeah, but the bottom of the
Yeah.
city, whatever,
Oh, but
of the
you're not supposed to
skyscrapers
see
are
the
hidden.
tops, the whole skyline, including the tops of the skyscrapers, are supposed to be hidden beneath the curve. So why are they not?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
That was the whole point. That's why it made the news. Do you not remember this? Because you're not supposed to be able to see any of the skyline. So why do we? Where's the curve? Or have they got the size of the ball wrong? Why do we see the building? Uh-oh. You just walked right into it, Luke. That's a globe debunk that you just talked about.
There's atmospheric refraction also.
Or is that why the curve isn't blocking the buildings like it's supposed to?
I don't know how much does it affect the.
Oh, we do. Don't worry, Luke. We've studied this for a long time. You can look it up. How much curvatures they're supposed to be according to the globe religion? Over 50 miles.
So okay, so how do you explain? Even if you don't believe in the official
the official cartoon from NASA.
The official curvature measurements.
The official curvature measurement. Wait, hold on.
The city being
which
sunk
official
behind the horizon?
Sorry, just quickly, which official curvature measurements would those be? Curvature's never been measured.
I think it. I don't know. I think it's like 20 centimeters over 1 mile or something like that.
Over 1 mile. When's that been measured?
Or 1 kilometer? I don't know.
When's that? That's never been measured. No, that's never been measured. What are you talking about?
So how do you explain the ships sunking behind the horizon or cities?
Since
like
no
the
curvature
bases
has
of
ever
the
been measured.
skyscrapers hidden behind
since
the
there's no
horizon.
We're not deviating away from that claim about
so
the measurement.
can you just clarify? Curvature has never been measured, right?
Well, okay, let's check that. I don't know.
Seems like the kind of thing you should have checked before you tried to say that we were all stupid for not believing it. Starting to think you might be the stupid one here, Luke.
So the curvature has been measured many times.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Over 2,000 years.
Oh, great. Okay, just post the measurement. Just tell us who measured it. And just so we're clear, we're talking about curvature, not like something else like shadows or something, and an assumption of curvature, right? This is a direct measurement of surface curvature.
So some guy named
yeah, we know it. Don't worry.
Eratosthenes.
Yes. Well, he didn't measure curve, though, did he? He didn't measure curve.
He noticed that in this city called Cyan, that's modern Aswan in Egypt,
we love this story.
The sun was directly overhead at noon on the summer solstice, and cast no shadow. At the same time, in Alexandria, a vertical stick did not cast a shadow. So what he did, he measured the shadow angle in Alexandria about 7.
Oh, so he measured a shadow angle. So not curvature. He assumed the curvature, right?
And he knew the distance between the two cities, so he
and then he assumed
geometry.
And so he assumed curvature, yeah.
So yeah, there's many cases where.
So that's an assumption of curvature, but what we asked for was a measurement of curvature, not an assumption of it. So who's actually measured it? I mean, you're saying this is like, what, 2,000 years ago? So you're basing your entire worldview on this story of a guy 2,000 years ago with sticks, is that right? No one's measured it?
No, well, today we use satellites, radar, gravity measurements, spacecraft.
Measurements.
tracking.
Okay, so could you post a modern measurement then? Could you post something legit, not just a story about some goat herd with sticks?
I think it's funny how he said, "Oh, they measured it." Like, "Oh, like let me call my buddy 500 stadia away and say, hey, mark that time right there. That's the measurement I want."
Well, that wouldn't be curvature anyway. You'd just be looking at shadows on what you perceive to be a flat surface. The shadows weren't curved, were they?
They weren't even on the same meridian.
Yeah, this is classic.
So
So
the
who
surface
measured it?
drops about 8 centimeters per kilometer.
Okay. Is that just that's just the claim though? That's never been measured, has it?
Well, as I said,
No,
many
that'd be a
times we
slope. That'd be
measure
like a ramp.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would be a
would
ramp.
He's close
What,
enough.
what,
He's for a glober. Listen, we know you globers don't know anything about the globe. That's close enough. So
I'm just curious where he thinks the horizon is from 180 centimeter
well,
observation.
hold on. Before we get into that, I need to know. I need Luke to come to terms with the curvature's never been measured.
Well, it has been measured many times.
Okay, so who measured it, Luke? Because the guy with the sticks didn't measure it.
I don't think you understand.
It's not a problem with my
geometry.
understanding. You just said he measured shadows. That's not curvature.
Yeah,
You
he
think we
measured the
didn't think
shadow
to Google?
angle. He measured shadow
So
angle.
so not curvature. You think
He
you didn't? You think
measured
we
the
didn't think to
shadow
Google
angle
who measured the
in
curve, Luke?
Alexandria, and it was
Yeah, he assumed
7.2.
curvature. He assumed curvature. Luke, we understand this is the first time you're hearing of this. We heard about it 10 years ago. It's an assumption of curvature. So who did an actual measurement of that 8 inches per mile squared that you mentioned? Who's measured that? Ever?
Well, as I said many times, we measured, but he didn't measure the shadow. He measured the shadow angle, and it was
Right.
7.2 degrees.
Okay. So no one's measured the actual curvature.
Yeah, well, he did.
No. He measured
He
shadows.
actually
Luke.
did, like 2,000,
That's a shadow. That's a shadow, Luke, not the
240
curvature.
BC. and
Yeah, Luke.
and here we are
You're
in
saying you've already
2026.
said what he measured, and it
Please
wasn't
don't
even the
believe
surface.
there's curvature.
He didn't measure 8 inches per mile squared of surface curvature, did he?
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you guys. Take care.
Oh, you tapping out, Luke? You tapping out? He's tapping out. Rip. Oh dear. GG's. Any other Globers want to help us out? Who's measured the curve? Don't be shy. What about all that, T-Dub? I know you enjoyed that. The elephants. The shadows. Classic.
Yeah, absolutely classic. Yeah, Greenland. But
Greenland.
I mean, it's
Sue
just
the
such a
pilot.
preponderance of strong evidence. I have to go back to the globe, guys. I'm sorry.
Sue the airlines.
Right, sue the airlines.
Oh boy. So who else we got in here? Danny HCR. What's up, Danny? Are you listening to that? No. Who else? Shomika. What's up, Shomika? Tsukuyomi. What's up? Oh well, oh well. Now we wait.
Was it Googling?
No, I think we're just waiting for the next globe believer to realize the Earth's not a globe. I agree, Danny. It doesn't matter how much we point out to these guys that no curvature has ever been detected, measured, quantified, or motion, or gas pressure without a container. It doesn't matter. You can't argue with these brick wall globe heads. But it's fun anyway, because, they make it clear to the audience what a bankrupt religion this whole philosophy is of the globe. So we don't mind. We just exposed it 24/7, 365 days a year. And it's the best entertainment money can't buy. All free. Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. People pay a lot of money to see a good comedian. You can just come here and get a laugh for free.
Yeah, there's no stand-up that can compare to a globe believer trying to explain why he believes the ground is spinning at millions of miles an hour. You don't understand why people lie, Danny? You don't understand why an authority would ever mislead you? You must be very naive. Just live a very sheltered life. What's up, Violet? That was quick. I just don't understand why the government would lie to us. Imagine. You think the government doesn't lie, Danny? Don't know where you're living. Yeah, your government lies too, Danny. They don't even have to be lying. I mean, you're just believing images you've seen from NASA. That's just one organization. Maybe believe Russia and India too. So 3 organizations. Maybe China as well. 4. Just believe 4 organizations with your entire worldview because they gave you images and videos. I mean, they're not even technically telling you need to believe it. It's offer and acceptance. They offer, you accept. You don't challenge, you don't question. You just accept, you just believe. Maroween? I don't know how to say your name. What's up, Maroween? Maroin? We're looking for some evidence that the Earth is a big spinning ball, if you have any. What's up, Sweet chili.
Hello.
How's it going?
Everything's fine. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. What brings you to the Flat Earth chat?
So it was an interesting topic.
It is very interesting. You got some questions? What are your thoughts?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you think the Earth's a globe?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
Evidence.
Which evidence?
Well, studies that we have ready.
The what? Sorry?
Studies that we have already, the scientific evidence, and
Okay. Anything specific?
else.
Like measurements? Any measurements or anything? Because we don't experience, like me and you living our lives on Earth, we don't experience the Earth to be a spinning ball, do we?
Not yet.
It just seems flat and motionless to us.
The
So
practically. Oh, sorry.
So what evidence has convinced you that what you experience isn't correct?
Question. Easy answer would say it's the pictures that we have
Yes, the pictures. That's a
taken
good answer.
outside the air.
But it's very easy to make fake pictures, isn't it?
Now, yes. Nowadays,
so how,
yes, but before we can still believe what we got.
but should we base our entire belief on what reality is based on images that we can't know are true?
100%.
Well, how do we know if those images are real or not? Because we would have to go to where they say they're going to and take our own pictures, but we can't do that, can we?
Not yet.
So how sure are you? Do you just trust that they're telling the truth?
It's the same question if I will be in the opposite position.
Well, no, because remember, you experienced the Earth to be flat and motionless directly yourself. You don't have to believe that. That's just what you experienced. But someone's saying, hey, here's a picture of it, and it's not what you think it is, but you don't know that that picture is real. So I'm saying, is it a good idea to base your worldview on images that you can't prove are real?
Not 100%, as I said, but it can help you to have a picture of what the reality could be, because my reality cannot be the same as for
But what if they're
a
fake?
person from. Yes,
Your
everything
senses are
can be
lying to you.
fake.
Oh, so Danny,
How do
you
you
don't
know?
trust your senses. I guess you just wear a
No,
blindfold every day.
no. How do you know you can trust your senses? You don't know that.
Well, how do you know you can trust the U.S. government?
You do, I don't know if I can trust it, but how do you know if you can trust
Well,
your senses?
why are you choosing to trust the U.S. government over your senses then?
I'm not trusting US government. I'm trusting millions of people that work for
Millions
stuff
of
like that
people.
instead
Nah,
of only
millions of
my
people.
only
But none of
experience.
them have experienced the globe either.
I mean, somewhere on the moon, somewhere in space.
No, that's you just
Took
trusting the U.S.
measurements that.
government again. That's trusting the U.S. government because you don't know anyone
No,
went to the
I mean
moon.
the Russians were also in space.
Okay, so you trust the U.S. and the Russian government more than
And
your senses.
the
Okay, well
the European Space Agency
well,
and
if you're gonna do numbers, if we're gonna do a number comparison, 8 billion people experience a flat, motionless Earth. About 25 people say they've seen a globe.
how do you know that these people are actually really not just an imagination of yourself?
What, the 8 billion people?
I mean, it's theoretically more likely that you're just an empty brain floating
The
around in
what?
space than everything that's happened right now. So
No, that doesn't make any sense. So I mean, if you want to
That's-
appeal to majority, you've got 8 billion people who experience a flat, motionless Earth, and you've got about 25 people that said they saw a globe.
So you're trusting some agency to
No,
that
no,
there
I don't
actually
trust the
are 8
agency.
billion people? How do you know that there are 8 billion people?
No,
You
I'm not.
experience 8 billion people
I'm
being in the same
because
place.
because everyone agrees and acknowledges that we experience the Earth to be a
Yeah, but how do you
motionless
know it's 8
topographical
billion
plane.
people?
Well,
Did you
that's
ever
by the
experience
by.
8 billion
However many
people?
people there are, my argument isn't about how many people there are. It's about what the Earth is and how we
But why do
experience
you
it to
believe
be.
the fact that there are 8 billion people if
I didn't
even
say I
though you
believe
have
it. I
never
was just
experienced
using
that?
for an example. The
You're
point
just
is, everyone on Earth
disproving your own
experiences it
fact.
to be flat. Everyone on Earth experiences it flat and motionless.
How do you know that? Have you talked to every single person on the planet?
Well,
Just
yeah,
assuming
everyone I've
stuff at
spoken
this
to
point.
knows that. Well, okay, so who on Earth do you think experiences or detects curvature or motion of the ground?
I don't know. I haven't talked to that many people about
Okay.
it.
Have you ever spoken to anyone who says they've experienced curvature or motion of
I
the
mean,
ground?
I can explain why you don't experience motion because you only experience acceleration and the Earth isn't accelerating or decelerating.
Oh no, they say
It's at
it
a
is. They
constant
say it
speed.
is accelerating. No, they say it's not
It's
at
at
a
a constant
constant
speed.
speed. No, they say it's an elliptical orbit, and an elliptical orbit would necessitate acceleration and deceleration. Also,
Yeah, but we accelerate at the
circular
same speed
motion is
everything around us
constant
does.
acceleration. Circular motion is constant acceleration. So, by your own argument, you're claiming you would detect motion.
Yeah, okay. Even if the Earth is accelerating, let me talk right now. Because everything else around you is accelerating at the same speed, you don't experience the acceleration. If you're in a car and you accelerate, you're accelerating
Okay.
faster than the ground. But
So your argument
nothing
So your
around you
argument
everything
is
that touches you accelerates with you, so you don't accelerate
okay.
because the
So your argument
accelerate
is
that are
you know
against
the Earth
something
is
else is the
moving.
same.
So the argument is you know the Earth is moving because you don't experience the Earth moving.
No, I know the Earth is moving because of observations that other
Observations of
people
what?
took of the Earth of the
Which
of
observation
I'm
was that?
talking, no, you're not.
Which observation would that be?
Maybe the moon.
many different observations and calculations.
Well, a calculation can just be theoretical. What we need actual reality here. So you got an observation in reality that proves the ground is spinning?
Yeah, the Hubble Space
The Hubble Space Telescope. No, that's
yeah.
not looking at the Earth. Try
Or
again.
any satellite.
Okay, so which one did you see that made you believe it?
Not one in particular.
Well,
Just
did
my
you
common
see any?
sense.
You didn't
Satellites?
see anything
Yeah,
then?
I've seen satellites in the sky.
And it showed you that the ground was spinning?
No, the pictures that the satellites took.
Oh,
And
which picture?
all the data that was.
Post it. A picture. A picture is a still image. That's not showing you something moving.
And videos and stuff like that.
Oh, a video. Could you post the video in the chat? We want to
I
see
don't
this.
have video. I don't have the video.
Okay, so that's just kind of a baseless claim then.
Okay.
Maybe when we were walking, we see the moon.
To be honest, I don't care if you believe me or not.
All right,
It
Danny.
won't
It's
change
okay.
anything in my
I don't
life.
believe you. I know you didn't. I know you're just hoping that it's the case because you believe it, but that's okay. So, Sweet Chili, what were you saying there?
I was just imagining one of the memorable experience that I got when I was a child is that the fact that when you walk on the street, the moon is always behind you, like following you, and that could be a reason that the Earth is closed because it's about circumferences in a
So
circle.
that could just be the movement of the moon, though, as you're still underneath it.
But the moon is always there. When
No, the moon's
we
not
are
always there.
walking,
You don't always see the moon.
at night, I mean, the moon is not gravitating on something like speeding so fast that we cannot catch it. I mean, we are the ones that are walking, and that the Earth is also moving.
Well, no, but that's what we're saying. There's no evidence that the Earth is moving.
No, but I mean, I got the feeling that the Earth is moving as I am
No,
walking, and the moon is
but it doesn't
is
feel like the
is
Earth
that
is
it's
moving.
following me.
But it only feels like the Earth is moving if you're in an earthquake or something. Other than that, the ground just feels still. And you see the moon moving, not the Earth.
Of course, from the Earth, I cannot say that I can see the moon moving.
Yeah, right. This is what we're saying. So
I
from
must
our
be
perspective,
outside Earth.
yeah, but this is the thing. They'll say, so all of us experience no motion of the Earth. We experience motion of the sun, the moon, the stars. But then someone's telling us, you just can't tell. Trust us. Believe us. Why should we believe them?
Why not?
Well, why should we?
What is there to not believe in this? Why would you not
Well,
believe?
they're making a positive claim that we don't experience, so they need to provide
Yeah.
proof. So they need to provide proof.
They have provided a lot of proof.
What proof?
You just don't
What
acknowledge it as proof.
what proof did they provide?
Like several pictures of it. So
How do you
the
know those
video of
pictures are
them landing
real?
on the moon.
How do you know
You
that's
just
real?
you don't know if anything is real. You can't prove the realness of
Right. So
anything
that's what I'm
in
saying.
this.
So you
So you
don't know
can't
they're
prove
real.
anything.
Right.
You
So
can't
you're
prove that
saying
I'm.
so you
Maybe I'm
agree.
just an AI
So
talking
you
to you
don't know they're
now.
real. So why would you believe them?
Maybe I'm an AI talking to you now. You can't prove that.
I don't know. The AIs I've spoken to sound a lot more intelligent than this. But you just admitted you don't know that they're real. So why are you saying we should believe them when you don't know that they're real?
No, I just said you can't believe anything. So I
Yeah,
choose
exactly.
to
We don't
believe what's
believe those.
most
So
likely.
right. So you're saying you can't believe anything. So you can't believe you don't know that they're real. So why should we believe them? Why do you believe them?
Because that's what my experience told me.
No, your experience is that the earth is flat and motionless.
No, that's not my experience.
Okay, where did you experience curvature?
At times.
A tennis ball, for example, has
A tennis
has a
ball.
ball.
Okay,
It's a
but not the
ball.
earth. But not the earth, right?
I don't know that. I mean, I think I know that
Well, you
it's a
just
ball. I think
said
I
you
know it's a
experienced it. Well, no, because
globe.
this is the thing. The story that you're claiming to believe, the story they're telling us is that we don't experience curvature or motion. They're telling us we experience the flat, motionless earth, but they can go somewhere that none of us can go to, and they can see that it's a spinning ball. They're not claiming that we can experience a spinning ball.
Okay.
So, and then you're saying, well, they've given us images, and I asked, how do you know those images are real? And you've just admitted you don't know they're real. You can't know that
No,
they're
I
real.
said you can't. Nobody can know anything. If
Right. So
you're if
that would then include you not knowing that these images are real.
my claim was just that everything you could think of, like all your reality could just be made up.
Not really.
He's gone to
Maybe
brain in a jar,
you,
man.
how can you prove
Brain in a jar.
you're not how
Okay,
can you prove you're not dreaming this right
are
now?
you on Discord right now?
How I don't know.
You don't know if you're on Discord
maybe
right
you're
now?
dreaming it. Maybe you're
So
dreaming when
as
I'm
you're
on Discord
talking
right
to me
now.
on Discord right now, you don't know if you're on Discord, but
Maybe
you
I'm
do
just
know
dreaming it. Maybe
but
I'm just dreaming it.
you do know that the Earth's a globe, right?
Maybe I'm just dreaming it.
Okay, so you don't know that the Earth's a globe anymore.
Maybe I'm dreaming maybe I've been dreaming my whole
Okay,
life and I
the Earth
just don't
being a
know yet.
globe could
And
just
when I
be a
die I wake
dream.
up and everything is different. You
Okay,
can't
so
know
the
anything.
Earth being a globe is just a dream.
Could be.
Could be. There you go, Danny. Progress.
It could also be a dream that it's not a globe. Could also be a
Well,
dream
at
of
least you
you.
experience the flatness. You don't
I don't
experience the
experience the
globeness.
flatness. I just
Yeah,
experience
you do. Yeah, you
maybe it's a
do. You
cube.
don't experience the
Maybe
curve.
it's a cube.
Well,
It's also
you'd be
that it would also be flat.
living on one of the flat sides of the cube if that's the case.
Yes.
There you go. So there you go, Danny. Well done. You've realized you don't know that the Earth is a globe. That's progress. But you also don't know if you're on Discord, so maybe that's not progress.
Maybe my name isn't even Danny. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong.
Well, no, that's your name on Discord. I know you don't know that you're on Discord, but you are actually
Maybe
on
my name
Discord right
isn't
now.
even Danny on Discord.
Well, it is
If you
though.
close your eyes for 1 second, you can't move
I
it.
know you're struggling now to deal with any kind of reality, Danny, but everyone else in the room can. So
Maybe
that's all
your
right,
eyes are
Danny.
lying to you,
You
and
kind
it
of
doesn't even
spiraled
say
out.
there
You
any
kind
on
of
the
spiraled
screen.
out. We get it. You don't know anything. You're a brain in a jar. You don't know if you're on Discord. Just put yourself on mute.
Maybe I'm already on mute, and you're just imagining it.
It's okay, Danny. This has been a good spiral for you.
You can use
Chili,
the same
Shiva.
argument. Yeah, I was thinking more. If we use the same last argument, then I could say that I don't believe that the Earth is flat. Either. 100%.
No, you don't have to believe that. You experienced it already directly.
Also, I cannot say it because if I remember, it was the same belief that
No,
people
it's
got
different.
before.
It's different though because you experience the flatness.
I
You don't
cannot be
experience the
sure
globeness.
what exactly I'm feeling or experience right now.
Well, you can be sure that you're not experiencing the ground spinning, right?
And if I turn around really fast,
Then that would be you turning around really fast on a ground that
me it could
isn't
be
turning
like
around. Like when you go outside, sweet chilling, you sit in a park, you're sitting down. It doesn't seem like the ground is moving, does it?
no.
Yeah. So you know that. You at least know that. So that's something you can hold on to, even if you're
It is
confused
if
like
I'm in a
Danny.
car.
Yeah, and if you're in the car, you can tell if the car's moving. There you go. So even if you're confused like Danny and you don't know you're on Discord, you can at least know when you go outside that you don't experience the ground to be spinning or moving.
I can know that I'm a white male. I'm in America. I'm breathing. I'm generally happy most of the time. I know what job I go to every day. There's a lot of things I know that, and there's a lot of things that you know in your own personal life. You know these things, like Cyclone saying.
Yeah, you should hold on to these things that you know to be true. And then if someone comes along and tells you, hey, that thing that you know to be true is not true, you need to say, give me proof. Give me good proof. And if they just give you images and videos that you don't know are real, that's not good proof. You understand, sweet chili?
Yes.
Do you think anyone's ever measured these things? So you say, okay, we can't experience the
Actually,
motion.
yes. But
Okay, cool.
through the history,
Right.
the ancients,
The ancients. Well, the ancients were all
yeah,
flat earthers, but
they thought there was sort of flag air because they couldn't believe with their eyes that far
so how did
away
they
from the
measure it
sea,
then? How can you say
they
they
only
measured
see
the
the
globe if they
line.
were all flat earthers?
Yeah,
Which one of them measured the globe?
that time nobody.
Okay, has anyone ever measured a globe?
No, we don't have the capacity yet. And it's true that we cannot believe everything that we got, but we hope that with technology we can appreciate what actually.
I mean, we've got a lot of good technology now. We've got like high-powered telescopes and cameras and lasers. We should be able to measure it if it's a globe.
Yeah, they help us to get some point of what exactly the reality could be.
Right.
And
So why
yes,
can no
I
one?
cannot believe 100% what the government is actually telling me because I'm not that
Good. Correct.
easy to believe. But
All
I
right.
cannot also say that I don't believe scientifics. I try to believe the scientists and the ones that try to give us the real information and be neutral.
But none of the scientists have
Comments
measured a globe. None of
and
the scientists.
arguments.
Right, but none of the scientists have measured or proven a globe either.
They I discovered some example how the waves move,
How the
or
waves move.
the
But that's a good
verbs
point. That's a
go
good
from
point.
one point to the other point of the earth, and how they think it was something with the earth, the stations or the
That's a good
movement,
thing.
depending on the seasons, they go with it, and they know
Okay.
exactly how they have to move through the air in a round way. So
Okay.
I'm trying to say that maybe cannot trust everyone, scientific experiment either, but the nature is one that
Yes.
could
Trust
give us
nature.
some arguments.
Trust nature. Yes. That's what we're saying. We are saying, let's look at nature, and we'll go with what nature tells us. And nature tells us that the earth is flat and motionless. Like bodies of water, think about that, right? Any body of water you've ever seen, from a glass, a cup that you have on your desk, up to a big lake, that water is flat, right? Sweet chili, water is a good proof because bodies of water are flat, right?
The sea, the ocean, not my glass of water, because I know moving
The same. It's the same
water.
substance. It's water. That's what water does. So you put it in your cup and you look at the
But
surface
it's
of it,
a limited water, can
but
of
you
water.
well, no, but water always does the same thing. You put it in a container, it takes the shape of the container, and the surface, if you're not moving the water around, will be flat, right? From a cup, then you go up to a bathtub, and then a swimming pool, then a pond, then a lake. It's all the same. It's water. And it lies flat and level. That's why they use water as a reference for level, for building. And this has been done throughout all of human history. That's how they establish horizontal level, using water. Yeah.
But
And
I
so
have the shadows when the sun is moving, and depending on the day, I think it was a documentary about, and the people, I think was
yeah,
Greece.
that was done on
They
a
were talking about the
yeah.
shadows.
His name was
The
Eratosthenes. Eratosthenes
yeah,
is what they tell you, and
that one.
that he assumed that the Earth was a ball, but actually he did that on a flat Earth. And the Chinese did the same thing, and they understood that it was a flat Earth. So they did the same calculation basically, but they assumed, well, a different calculation because they didn't assume that the surface was a ball, but they did the same test with shadows, and they got they're looking to get a distance to the sun instead of curvature or size of a ball Earth. So he didn't measure a ball Earth. He just measured shadows, shadow angles from the sun, and he assumed the Earth was a ball. But you could do the same thing, assuming that it's flat,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Very
what's actually
interesting
happening.
topic. Yeah, it could be either way.
Yeah.
And
So
it,
it's interesting. They
I
they
know
try
what
and
I
tell
know.
us they
Yeah,
try and tell us that proves that the Earth is a ball, but it doesn't. Why are they telling us that?
cannot say that it doesn't.
Well, it doesn't because there's two possibilities.
Who has enough arguments to tell us that it's the opposite, that the Earth is flat, when we are not sure
We do. We do.
with pictures,
No, with measurement.
measure? Well, who
Measure.
did these measures?
Thousands of people. Tens of
Thousands of
thousands.
people. It's now the majority who has the right to
Yeah,
tell us what is right.
we're the ones. Well, no, because you can do it yourself. You can measure it.
Wow.
Long distance observations, laser test. You test line of sight. Do you know what I mean when I say line of sight?
Hmm?
Like how far you can see across the surface. So, according to the globe, there should be a limit to how far we can see because of the curvature, yeah? You understand that?
What was the result?
So if you're on let's say you're on a basketball and you're an ant, there's only so much of the surface you can see because the surface is curving down and away from you.
So I must believe what my imperfect eyes can see.
Well, your eyes can see further than the globe model says you should be able to see.
Mhm.
Yeah. You want to see an example of a laser test where someone uses a laser to test how far the laser can be shot?
Okay, why not?
Okay, it's in the chat.
Let's see.
This is 28. It says 28.6 mile laser test. So this is people are basically going on lakes and big bodies of water, and they're saying, right, according to the globe model, at 10 miles there should be 66 feet of drop from point A to point B over the lake. At 20 miles there should be 266 feet of drop. That's like a skyscraper. At 30 miles, you're talking 600 feet of curvature drop, right? So if you shine a laser across that lake, you shouldn't be able to hit a target on the other side because it's supposed to drop away like 600 feet. Yeah? But when people go to the lake and they shoot the laser, they're able to hit targets at the other side, which isn't possible if there's supposed to be a curve in the way blocking the target. You see? So this is testing line of sight. You understand that principle, Sweet Chili?
Yeah, but as I said, if I rely all everything on a laser test with
I'm not saying you have to.
majority,
I'm not saying you have to just believe this. I'm just giving you an example so that you can think about how this can be tested, and then you could maybe go out wherever you live and say, well, I know that there's a big lake near me that's 10 miles wide. I'm going to take my binoculars or my camera and I'm going to see if I can see something on the other side, or just test how far you can see in general. And then you can compare it to the globe math that's supposed to limit your vision. Yeah?
Yeah.
You can test it in reality. That's what we recommend. This is how we know the Earth is not a ball like they've told us. We see too far. We shoot lasers too far. All kinds of things. The water isn't curving. It's flat, just like we observed.
but it also depends on how long the lake is.
Yes, yes. We need to
Short
know.
lake, I could say, hey, I can see the end of the lake, or maybe
Yes, you
one
have to
of
know the
my
distance. Yeah, you have to know
classmates
the
could be
distance you're
from the
looking.
other side, and I'm from the other
Yes,
side,
yes.
and then we see each other, and then haha.
Yes,
It
you have
doesn't
to know
work.
the distance. You have to know the distance that you're looking.
Yeah,
And then you use
interesting.
the globe model. Then you use the globe model and you figure out the geometry. So over 10 miles, I said, there's 66 feet of drop, right? So if you were on one side of a 10-mile lake and your friend was on another side of that 10-mile lake, your friend is supposed to be hidden by about 60 feet of curved water. So you shouldn't be able to see him, right?
Interesting. I would like
So
to get some laser experiments also by on the ocean, in the ocean.
yeah, I mean, people have done all kinds of tests, and listen, I'm going to send you a link to a place where we have loads of different examples of this. Okay, it doesn't let me send you the link. See if you
Yeah,
scroll up.
because it's also funny, like examples, we got examples from the other part of the ideology, I will say. And as we just spoke, we cannot be sure of everything 100%. So you give me examples. I understand that, but I cannot. Even
Yeah,
if
you have
I
to
taste it on
discern.
my own,
Yes,
it's
you have to use your
so
brain. I'm not saying just believe
sure
me.
and
Yeah, I'm not saying just to believe what we're saying. I'm saying don't believe other people. Understand and find out for yourself. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to show you is examples of what other people have done so that they can find out for themselves, and that might help you understand how you can find out for yourself. Yeah?
got it.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to send you the link. It's discord.gg/flatearth. If you go up to the YouTube bot at the top of this chat that says 24/7 live, you see that? One of the accounts in the channel. So if you scroll down to the About Me, the fourth link down, it says discord.gg/flatearth. Do you see that?
Yes.
Right, join that server. And then when you're in the main page, I'll tell you where the information is. If you scroll down about 3/4 down the channels, there's loads of channels. There's terabytes. We've got PDFs, articles, academic papers, documentaries, all kinds of information. But if you scroll about 3/4 of the way down, you'll see additional information, and it's all alphabetized A to Z under different topics. So you've got things like Antarctica, astronauts, beginners references, NASA, eclipses. Do you see all those channels? Now, if you look under letter L, you'll see laser tests and long distance observations. Do you see those two channels? You see all the alphabetized topics? Like nearly towards the bottom of the server channels.
I lost it.
Do you see them? Or did you join the server?
I just click on something different. I'm not sure
Right.
where I am.
I'm gonna ping you in the lobby. Hold on. Sweet Chili was your name, wasn't it? Is that your name on here? How's that? It's not showing you. Let me see. Sweet Chili. Dun dun dun.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna have to ping me or something, or add me as a friend if you can't find it. Right.
I will try to find.
Well, it's on there anyway. The link that you clicked on, discord.gg/flatearth, got all this information, loads of long distance observations, laser tests, etc. Will demonstrate what we were just talking about. If you're interested.
Okay, I will check it out. But as I said, I cannot be 100% sure of anything as we
But you are sure
argue about. But it's
you
nice
are
to see another point of view, I think.
absolutely. But just to clarify, you are sure that you're on Discord, right?
Yeah, of course. I can say
good.
I'm
That's
sure
good enough.
about
Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's all we
somebody
need.
has to be sure about what
Wow,
actually
you're
he
going to
is
be a flat earther in
doing.
no time with that kind of awareness. We appreciate that.
No worries.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, Sweet Chili. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Also, have a nice day.
You too. You too. Beautiful. All right. Who else we got? Beckett. See Beckett at the top. What's up, Beckett? Isaac Wax. Oh, we just dipped. Cool. What's up, Beckett? What brings you by?
just to chat.
Just to chat. Good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you want to chat about?
I don't know, anything you want.
Okay. Do you believe that the Earth is a globe?
I'm really not interested on geography.
Well, it's not really geography. I suppose it does fall under. I suppose you could include it in geography, but it's more like your worldview, how you think of the Earth that you live on. Do you think it's a big ball that spins? Like when you go
No,
outside?
you mean, is it like a circle or flat or something like that, or what?
No, a sphere. Do you think it's a spinning sphere, the ground, the Earth that you live on?
I don't completely get it.
You don't completely get it. So you've heard of the globe, right?
Global changes? I
Um,
don't.
like in a classroom, the globe Earth, the ball. What do you know what the Earth is?
Yeah,
Earth. Okay, what shape do you think the Earth is?
like a circle.
A circle. Like a football?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So that would be a sphere, because a circle would be flat, a flat circle, like a clock.
Uh, maybe it's like also different from. Okay, it's like, half. So I don't know how to say it. Well, it's okay.
But you think it's like a football.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think it's like a football?
Why this topic? I really don't. I really don't know anything.
Okay, so why do you think it's like a football if you don't know anything?
That's because we saw the ball and also the picture in our books. So
Ah, the
this
pictures in the
can,
books.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
exactly. And
Okay,
even like when you are watching a movie, you are seeing this desk or
right,
something
right.
cool.
But
Yeah, even in class.
it's very easy
Yeah.
to make fake images and videos, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, but also like this is like a mindset put to our mind without
Yes.
notice. That's because like every class we attend, there is a bowl and
Yes,
the
exactly,
teacher.
exactly. So that's
Yeah,
what we're asking. That's what we're asking. We're saying, because they told us the same thing, and in the classroom, they showed us the football earth, and they said, you're living on this football earth. But there's no evidence for
exactly.
that. But when we go outside into nature, it doesn't seem like a spinning football earth, does it?
No.
No. And then we say, okay, but it doesn't seem like that. And they say, well, here's a picture. But we don't know that that picture is real. How can we know that?
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm. Yeah, so we challenged that. We said, okay, well, we don't just want to believe a picture because that could be fake. So we want to know in reality, when you go outside, where's it been measured? Has the curve, the football curve, has that ever been measured? What do you think? Do you think that's
Yeah,
ever been measured?
but you don't gonna find the truth because you will not be like on the plan or to see the full earth. I don't know.
Yeah, correct, correct. But what if I told you you don't have to see the full thing to know whether or not it's the ball that they've told us? Do you
Okay,
know how we know
so
that?
how do you gonna know?
Right, because they tell us the size of the football, right? You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
they tell us the size of the earth, yeah?
Yeah.
And so that means there must be a specific rate of curvature across the surface, right? So
What what is
it
what is
must
the meaning of curvature?
Curvature is like the curve of the football, where the surface, if
Oh,
you were an ant on a basketball, the surface of the basketball would curve down and away from you as it gets further away.
oh,
Yeah?
yeah. I got you. Yep.
Yeah. So they give us a size and they tell us how much it should curve. So over 10 miles, let's say. You know miles or
Okay.
kilometers? So
I
10
don't know
miles,
actually.
10 miles, do you know how much curvature they say it should drop?
No,
Do you
I
want to
don't know.
guess?
Oh, you
They
can
say
tell me.
they say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
over 66 feet.
Okay.
That's quite a lot, right? Do you
Yeah.
know how much that is? That's, I don't know, what, 20 meters? 20 odd meters? So
It's really a lot.
so if you went to a lake that was 10 miles wide and you stood on one side and your friend stood on the other side of this 10-mile lake, they're saying your friend should be about 60 feet below a curve of water. So you would never be able to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what people are doing is they're going to these big lakes or salt flats or shorelines, basically anywhere there's a big body of water, because then you don't have to worry about hills and valleys. It's just level. So they go to this lake, they stand on the other side, and they get a telescope or binoculars or a high-powered zoom camera or a
Oh,
laser,
yeah.
and they see if they can see their friend on the other side. And guess what?
Well, they see them.
They see them.
Yep.
Yeah. But we shouldn't be able to see them if we're living on the football, they told us.
Ah,
You
yeah.
see? You understand?
Yeah. Understand now.
So that's it. And you can go and test it.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe one day, Becca. That's all right. Well, I can show you loads of examples of people doing this. They've filmed it, they've recorded it, they've documented it.
Okay.
You see.
You can.
All right. I can't send you the link again. So, right, I've sent you the friend request so that I can send you the link.
Okay.
Let me know when you've accepted.
Okay, I accept it.
Okay. That didn't go through. Let me try again.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Do you see the link I sent you?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
join that, and I'll tell you where to look. So you join that server.
Okay.
Okay, now scroll down about 3/4 the whole way down. Go basically right to the bottom.
Show server information
No,
or
just
not?
when you're in the main server page, you'll
Oh,
see all these different channels. See all these different
okay.
channels?
Oh, okay. I scroll down.
Scroll down, and then you'll see all the different topics, and it's in alphabetical order, A to Z. Yeah, you see things like
Yeah.
Antarctica, curvature, gravity. You see all these channels?
Near to it, like time zones and
Time zone,
graphic.
that's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see
Okay.
all these. Okay, so look under the letter L for laser, and you
Oh
will see,
yeah, laser. Oh
you
yeah.
say laser tests, and then under that, you'll see long distance observations. You see that?
Oh yeah. I opened it.
Right. Now, these two channels will show you all of these tests, a bunch of them,
Oh,
and this will help you
okay.
understand. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm also going to send you a couple of intro videos because it's complicated stuff. But these
Yeah.
videos will be simple, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And when you have time, you research in your own time, just whenever, or don't. It's up to you. I'm just saying this is
Yeah.
where resources are, and whenever you want, you can come and ask questions here, or you can listen to us on YouTube. We are live on YouTube 24/7. So if you type
Oh
into
wow.
YouTube 24/7 Flat Earth Discord, you will find our streams. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. I will do it.
Yeah, you should do that. It's a good time. And if you've got questions, you can let us know, yeah?
Of course. Of course I'll do.
Okay, beautiful. You've been amazing. Thank you, Beckett. You're a gem.
Welcome.
All right, there's some videos for you. Watch in your own time. Enjoy. Welcome to Flat Earth.